All right, folks. Hello and welcome back to the channel. We're back in action after a long hiatus in one of my favorite all-time games. I've got about 300 plus hours in Anno right now, but what we're going to do is try something we haven't done before. This is season 4. I haven't spent a lot of time in Anno on Embesa and the Arctic. So that is what we're going to do today, and this is a heavily modded version of Anno, so it's possible you may not have a whole bunch of the things that I have access to here, because I do have a couple of paid cosmetic DLCs and a great deal of mods installed, most of which I have not experienced myself. So we're going to give this a go. And it should be a relatively new experience for both myself and for all of you. Let's see. We're going to do an advanced mode run here. We're going to do an advanced mode run. Let's make it a little bit difficult, but not stupidly difficult, because we don't really want to. We don't really want to be. We want to actually experience the content. We don't want to be doing anything ridiculous. Let's see. Here we go. Who shall we go with? I don't even know when I unlocked these, but let's pick something I've not played before here. Let's go with our seafaring captain. We'll be a seafaring conqueror. Let's pick a lighthouse. Let's go with the red. Placogri. Fredo. Does this look like a Fredo? It looks like a Fredo Passati. I like it. Let's do it. Okay, we're not doing sunken treasures because, to be honest, I'm fed up of the Crown Falls map. We will do the passage. We'll take these. We'll take Land of Lions, and we're gonna take all of these. So continue. Right. Imperial train. Choose alternative skins. All right. How am I choosing alternative skins? I can change these later. Okay, great. Memorial. Wonderful. Okay. Let's go with custom difficulty, and let's start with advanced, and let's see. So, starting world size, we want this to be large. Island size, mainly large. Difficulty, fertility, we want that to be plenty. Mineral deposits, plenty. And we'll leave that the way it is. So we're still inside the advanced bracket. Let's see how we do here. Right, so Carl Leonard von Malching, George Smith, and Bente. Okay, these two are both advanced. Bent is an easy one, as we know. Let's leave this the way it is. Faction customization, we want all of these, and we probably don't want. Actually, no, let's keep them as average. The pirates are actually pretty good money makers. So, right, features, income medium, that's fine. Inactive upkeep on. Construction costs, full. Building relocation, we definitely want that. Trading post restocks can be rare. City incidents can be hard. Quest frequency, yeah. I don't really like the quests. Let's make them rare. Influence can be medium, size caper medium, so we're still solidly in advance. So far, so good. Starting conditions. I actually want the starting conditions to be a trade fleet. Let's leave the standard harbor as off, standard full. Keep it standard. Starting capital can be medium. Revealed map is off. Okay, I think we're good. We don't want any win conditions. Let's go. So fully modded Anno. Never done this before. I don't even know what mods are in here for the most part, because I installed a hell of a lot of mods. Let's see if it completely blows up the game. It should be an eventful discovery. Right. So I've been away for 4 years from the channel, 4 years, and I've been busy building a game company of my own. Yeah, it is now in a relatively stable place. Got a nice bunch of people working together on some great games, and therefore some life space has shown up in my world, and we're back to doing some more regular gaming, which should be fun. Which should be fun indeed. Let's see. Anno 1800. It's been some time. There's some 330 plus hours spent in Anno so far, and yet somehow I've managed to not experience Embesa or the Arctic that much at all, because I spend most of that time building gigantic cities in Crown Falls, which is fun. And I tried out all the new season 4 content as well, but the Crown Falls map is always the same one every time, so it's not really much of a challenge, and it's not really clear what you can do. So we're going to focus on the old world, and the new world. I've actually got a mod that turns off all the rivers in the new world because I've always found the new world to be boring and rather unpleasant to work with. So we're gonna try and do this the right way. Okay, we can build an AI. Well, what is an AI shipyard? We can build an AI shipyard, right? Already, I'm confused. Right, here we go. Let's do. Is our day-night cycle on? We want it to be on. You've un. Whoa, embassy. A holiday maker, if you will, and I've plans to spend my vacation. The tourist is already unlocked. Okay. That was early. Oh, it's unlocking all of the unlocking all the right. Okay, let's just unlock some of these docklands. All right, we've decided to unlock everything. Actually, that's quite cool. That way, allow us to. Oh, nice! It's got little icons hovering over it. Now that is a nice quality of life upgrade. That's a very nice quality of life upgrade. Okay, cool. Okay, let's leave the tutorials as it is. What do we have? We've got a bunch of stuff in there. We just have no public mooring. Of course they don't. Okay, so do we have enough here to build another city? We do. And do we have enough here to build this city? Also we do. So let's go. What do we have on this island? We've got a good bunch of basics, but the problem is we don't actually want these things to be on this island. We want to focus this island on building. This is a pretty nice big island. And we want to do all the farming someplace else. Let's go find another island. This rolling a little bit. Okay, my red fleet, flagship. The ocean spume. I think not. We will call it the Vindicator. Might as well take the time to do this well. Cruisin, no. What shall we pick in the form of? Well, I'm in England, so let's make this London. Let's do Londinium. Londinium. Let's do some Roman English names on this run. Londinium. All right. Nice big island. Very nice big island. Okay, so we probably want to do, this is kind of a weird curvy joint thing going on here. Where is our oil? Our oil is here, so we want our oil harbor here. This is a nice, nice space. Docklands might go there as well. And then we've got a space here. Hmm. This is a really weird looking harbor area. I'm kind of inclined to start off by moving this over here because this looks like zinc. All right, if that's going to be the oil area, that's likely to also be the docklands area. This does look like the best residential spot, to be honest. This does look like the best residential spot. Alternatively, we might want to make this the farming island and then be residential elsewhere. All of these are possibilities. In fact, that might be an even better idea, depending on what kind of island size we find. Okay, so let's get cracking with this. Let's keep this here. Let's keep this here. For the moment, we don't need to get overly creative because this is quite a lot of farming space. It's got all of the relevant tidbits in here, which is not a bad thing. Yeah, okay, let's make this farming country. So perhaps let's call this Manchester. Manchestorian. All right. In that case, let's smack down some woodcutters to start with. Let's do it right by the. Let's do it like that. What do we have here? Let's take it from the middle ground and go there. Let's do that. Let's do that. Is this guy gonna reach? He is gonna reach. Wonderful. Let's also do this. 1, 2, and 3. And let's put down our first village area. What is this? Pescatarians. What are pescatarian buildings? A pescatarian residents live here. Worker and Asian artisan tiles provide bonus farmer workforce. So interesting. If we do this, let's see, city. Okay, this looks a little bit better. Upgradable residences. Modern artisan, modern worker, residence level. Using the skyscraper upgrade button provides better random variation placement. Okay, let's start out with our marketplace. Let's see. Interesting. Okay, let's smack it that way. And we are gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Probably want this to be a relatively optimized sort of layout, especially if the main building city is going to be elsewhere for residences. What are these? Diagonal residences. What is this? Great. Use this ornament to prevent people walking through the corners. Diagonal residence. Oh, this requires. Oh, right. We've got some fun stuff to do later on in the game, I see, with iron. Lovely. Okay, let's plump down the basics so we can get cracking here, because otherwise we're going to fall behind. We don't want to do that. Let's do grid there. Let's do a 3 grid there. And then let's do that for later. So much to explore and with the new mods, of course. And I've already gone and done something silly there. Okay, and we're going to want to smack a pub in there, and then let's also put city. What is this? Restaurant. Wow, so much stuff. Oh, everything's been unlocked up front. Okay, cool. That was a little bit unexpected. I was not expecting that, but we'll be fine. City incidents, we have set that to hard. Therefore, we are not going to be skimpy when it comes to the fireplaces. That's for damn sure. And we're probably going to want a fireplace here as well. Well, actually, wait a minute. We don't. Let's do that. Okay, let's take a look at what areas we're discovering. All right, here we've got some rather limited building space, but we have paprika and niter. here we've got limited building space. Okay, this one looks like a pretty good candidate.
I'm delighted to meet you.
Ah, we met Bente, lovely.
Foundation.
Okay, so we have paprika and this does look like a fat residential area, which is pretty good. But I'm curious to see what's below us here, actually. Okay, so this does give us all the basics that we need. This one gives us the additionals. And this is just the bonus, really. Although I imagine Bente will go for that one pretty quickly. So there's enough space in here for farmland. I don't know. This doesn't really... In fact, let me just speed this up. Dawn time. Does this give us enough farmland? This does give us a lot of land, but it doesn't look like it's enough farmland, really. Okay, let's upgrade some of these residences and get cracking on this. Yeah, this is quite tricky, and there's also a bent. Oh, look at that. That's a nice visual. Right, so there's a bente in the way here, but we should have, what do we have here? So we've got even more furs and stuff here. This is a really tiny island. So let's see, we need to concern ourselves a little bit about 4 iron. This has got no clay. 1 iron clay, 3 iron, 2 clay. We're probably better off making this our mining island. It's got, it's quite tricky. Whoa, that's another nice island, but it's got very little space. Madam Kahina, lovely. Wait, this doesn't have any. Oh wow, this was a terrible island to settle on. Okay, I think first thing we need to do is figure out what the hell is here right away, because we need to figure out where our second island should be. Because this is actually not that great. We've got the starting stuff is good, but for building onwards, it's really not that hard. Yeah, we got properly shafted with this island setup. Up until we get to engineers, we'll be okay, but after that, we're going to be in some trouble. If we don't grab these islands, we're going to have to grab all of these islands. Okay. Okay. In that case, wait, is this? Oh, that's me. For a second there, I thought I'd already met the pirates. Right, let's get these residences rolling while we figure out what to do next. It's a beautiful place, this one. Yeah, I definitely think we need to make this our production island, which means there'll need to be a large worker force and a farm force here, which we can do. And then we need to make the growth island someplace else, where we build the artisans and what have yous. I guess we could do this here, because paprika is not high on pollution. And if we're going to do that, we probably want to move this someplace else. Tricky one. Okay. While we're waiting for this, let me switch into blueprint mode and start doing a little bit of work here. We should be able to get down to here quite effortlessly. Then if we also do this and that, I think we should probably easily be able to do this, that, and that without needing to stick another marketplace down. So let's get these guys up and running as well. And there's no island close by. Okay, okay. I think we are in, probably going to wind up making this our residential one. Yes, okay. This is a tough one. Okay, who do we have here? Is this a big island? And we still don't have any, because this one doesn't have any of the limestone either. This is the only one with the limestone island. Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting. Do we have potatoes on this island? We do. Wow, this is going to be a tricky game. Ah, limestone. Thank God. Okay, and this is a big island, right? We have limestone. We don't have grapes. Okay, good. Okay, okay, okay. Whew. For a second there, I thought we had been properly shafted. Right, let's settle. But where are we going to settle? Let's see. We probably want to get as fast as possible. So let's go here. So we are going to need to settle one other island, and that's going to require steel that we don't have, but we're not concerned about that. This is going to be our living island. The main city is going to be here. So we'll call this one Londinium, and we'll make Manchesterium. Oh yes, look at the amount of building space. We're going to have fun with this. Okay, great. Right, let's do this. Let's build a trading post there. Let's move this to the corner. And let's grab the iron and come back. Okay, now we need to do a little bit more exploration. Okay, good. So this is going to be, it's definitely not going to be Magwitch. Let's go to Londinium. Londinium. Okay, good. Right. Let's do some production buildings here then. So let's do that, and let's open up these guys. And now let's see if we can get some. So I think we probably will stick to consumables. Fish. Let's put down, how much money do we have? Put down 1 or 2 fish. We can snap out of building mode there. And now let's take a look at where we're going to stick our production, because we need schnapps, we need some proper farming. I do quite like having farms along the city. Can we, the hell is this? Moogie. What's this? Quite everything you need for a freight station. Oh, there's so much good. Oh, our cities are gonna look beautiful. Culture. Mm-hmm. My humble duty to you. We've met Archibald. Excellent. Excellent. Archibald in an excellent place. Okay, city, right. Small power plants, what are these? Nate's windmill. Oh yeah, that's someplace else. Let's do this. Okay, let me go into blueprint mode again. I'm gonna test out a couple of things here. If we do oil refinery, oh, the one refinery can pick up all five. Ha! I've never been that lucky. Great. Okay, if we stick that there. Oh yeah, of course we can't do that. So we'll need to leave space for it. So let us just put some space in there so we know that we can get back to this at some point. Like so. Okay, so we're definitely gonna have clay deposits there. This will be a great farming area. Okay, let's leave that for farming. We've got a huge amount of production going on here with more buildings cropping up here. So let's get a nice clean space for some important things here. Let's just do, oh yeah, this is kind of a weird looking map, isn't it? Where is my, here we go. Connect that up. And then let's see if we can get our schnapps production happening over here. We have a great deal of farmers. So consumables, Mr. Schnapps. That's not the one. We want potatoes. Right, how shall we do this? We kind of want to have, we're going to need a lot of these. Okay, let's do this. Let's do that. No, in fact, let's move this one step to the right, which should give us a very nice clean block. There we go. And then let's see if we can do this. We want 1, 2, and then I think what we want is to do that. See if we can make this very efficient. We're then going to want let's do one here. Let's do one here. And then we want to make sure we have station properly equipped. And then we probably want to do this. So we want to leave room for a road as well as some ornaments. So if we do that, okay, that's tapped out. But we can do this and that. And then we should be able to do this, which I think should get us both the road requirements we need there. Ah, Eli, oh, everybody's kind of close by. That's great. That is excellent. Okay, if we do schnapps there, we then need to take a concern about, yeah, we should be able to continue building schnapps there. Let's do a little area for the materials. What are we looking for? We want to have consumables. That's what we want. Okay, so let's go with the traditional setup there. Fire broker. Don't tell me we forgot to plonk a fire thing somewhere. Yep, of course we did. We also have a residential cost. Farm animals, my least favorite kind of quest. Oh, wait, got it immediately. Beautiful. What is this? Equipped in the Wow, that was a big one. Got a botanical garden thing already. Okay, where am I going here? So that should sort out the fire. Let us follow this down here and continue to build the things we need to build here because I want this to look quite beautiful. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this around. Let's see. Let's also open some. Let's go into our culture. Where are our? Here's what we need. Cost 50. Okay. So if we do something like that, and then we do something like this. So we locked in these for all of the, yeah, I think this is quite nice. So let's just do this. Okay, so that's a farm in our world. We're going to need 3 of these. Let's get this back to dawn so we can see what the hell we're doing. We do this, and if we do that, we should be able to plonk down 4 of these right away. Oh shit. Shouldn't have done that. I think that. Get off blueprint mode and do this properly now because I kind of have the thing sorted. Do we have space for one more? We don't. Okay, get these down. This is looking beautiful. Okay, now to this. Oh, did I just? What the? How in the? Oh, actually, that looks fine. That looks fine. Let us put in a warehouse right at the entrance. Let's put in another fireplace right here. Fire, fire, fire. There we go. Right there. And then let's put down some consumables. Let's see. So we've got 4 of these, so we can tackle another 4. So if we build the farms in this direction, we should be able to build these over here. So let's just take 1, 2. Now this might be odd looking, but there's a good reason why I'm sticking down this many of these. Because we're about to move the main city elsewhere. We also want to do that. We want to do this. And then we want to do that. That was a silly move. We can do that and that. All right. Let's get our farmer production up and running here again. Okay, so we've got a fish issue, do we? I don't think we do. We should have enough fish. This should start making us money. 0, 3, 2 of 2. Fish. Oh, we don't have any. Right, let's do this. Okay, so that should get us everything we need here. Now, let's do some more exploring. We're gonna go here. What do we have here? Okay, so this is probably not that one. This one had more or less everything we needed. Does it have grapes? It doesn't have grapes. This one's got grapes, and that one's got niter. Yeah, it's a tricky one. I don't think we're going to worry about that right now. Okay, let's take a look at how our island is shaping up. I don't know, do we want another wood in here? I think we kind of want another wood in here. This is going a bit on the slow side. Let's give ourselves... that's not going to reach. That will likely reach. And then let's do another one of these. Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue. Da, da, da. We can build pretty much all of these before we need to worry about. Let's take a look at these. Look at these farmhouses. They're looking lovely. Skin painter, does this work? It does not work. Nice. What was the I've forgotten the code for what is the uh-oh. Yeah, pressed a weird button there and had a panic moment, but all is well. Let's see. Aha! Carl Leonard has been found. Yeah, let's take a look. The option screen. Here we go. Controls. Toggle move mode, hard build road, street, destroy company, change appearance. Toggle Uplay overlay. I've completely forgotten what the key combination to get into that mode is. Where we can walk around the city, but I'll figure that out later. Let's see, we have another 11 here, so let's do this. I think we also, let's see, let us, well, we don't need to worry about her. We will, however, medium high, good. Medium high, good. Oh, we found, where is the, no, we haven't found the pirate. Curious? Okay, this is already getting full. Yeah, we're going to add that. And we probably want to add a warehouse in here somewhere. Okay, so far we are still low on wood. And in the meantime, let's see what we can do here. So we have a huge amount of clothes production. We're about to have a huge amount of schnapps production as well, because we want to have a large amount of excess. And the reason we want to do that is because we want to get cracking over here. Now, where shall we build our first district? Let's not get overly carried away. I think the first district can be quite low. Be a little bit of a... Let's do that. A competitor raised to second. And this is going to be our main living area. Therefore, we want these districts to be rather beautiful. Let's do the same here. Let's get cracking with some wood here first. Let's do it nice and close by, like that. Let's do that. Let's make this neat. Let's do that. Let's do that. And then let's just get the basics rolling here, and we'll come back to motor this forward a little bit later. So let's do the basic districts the way we normally do them, and then get flowery from there. Start out like this, and then we'll get creative with how we develop that city into something more beautiful. Get this up and running. Okay, now we need to start making money because the money level is too low. So do that. We do have enough production to cover the other city as well. Yeah, in fact, are we running out of space already? We're not. Good. Da, 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 da. My primary goal right now is to just get all of these up and running as fast as possible. Look at that. Let me try this options screen again. Gameplay. Enable edge screen. Upgrade info overlay. Let's lose that because that just makes it look weird. Yep. All right, let's go back. Yeah, these are looking beautiful. Okay, so let's see. Let's do the next batch here. Let's wait. So the worker upgrades are already ready, which is also what we want to see. So minus 330. Let's get all of this done and then start upgrading the workers right away. Because then we can start getting this underway while we build this out properly. Why do we not have any missing goods? That's still rolling. Okay, we can come back to that. Where's our boat? Okay, we've done an explore. Next thing we're gonna want to do is we're gonna hang out here. No, not with Madam Kahina. Instead, we want to go hang out with our buddy in High Clarence Hall because we're gonna need to buy iron from him in a little bit. Okay, so this is going to be primarily workers and farmers. In fact, almost entirely workers and farmers. So we want to optimize our worker count as much as possible. Which gives us flour. Yep, we can do that too. Happiness, we need a pub and we need that pronto. So let's do that. Get the coins flowing. Let's do that. Okay, now how shall we do the next district here? I think we probably want to bring this down here and then continue building in this direction, or we've got room here as well, but I'm not sure I want to. I'll probably want to keep that open a little bit. We can go this way. Okay, let's go into blueprint mode here a little bit and let's do this. You'll see I'm very picky about the presence of fireplaces, and that is because think we'll do this. That is because I've opted in the settings for a higher difficulty level on city incidents. So we don't want to be stupid about the city incidents. They will eventually wind up burning us down otherwise. See how we can maximize this. Then I think we'll have to go for a couple of these. And then we might need to go for just a, yeah, perfect. I think that gives us pretty good spread here. Because we want relatively densely populated farming area, we're going to need a lot of everything. We're going to need a lot of everything. Okay, what do we have? 21. Good. We can do another block there. And we can do another block here. Let's take a look at whether or not we're doing excess production here. So we've got good excess there, we've got good excess here. We need sales up and running, and we need it fast as well. Yeah, okay, let's do this. The Vindicator is going to approach the ship to begin escort. Let's go. $13. Do that. We're almost ready. We're almost ready. Let's take a look at this evening view. Look at that. The game is so beautiful. I mean, it is just ridiculously beautiful. Very nice. Okay, while we're waiting for things to happen, let's also do this. So this is getting stopped up. Blueprint mode is... Okay, now we need to create some slightly more interesting looking... I mean, this is fine to start with. Let's get a proper grid thing happening here first. And then let's start to create some slightly more interesting building areas here. So let's do that. Let's do, say, something like this. Okay, so that can be one type. Oh, shit. Made a mistake. Scratch that right away. For a royal escort. Wait, what am I doing here? What's this supposed to be good for? That is not going to be good for anything. Let's just set this in motion first. Let's do that. We're escorting that. And while that's happening, let's move back to Dawn here so we can see what we're doing, because I think I've kind of done a weird maneuver there. Certainly did. What? Well, that happened. Awesome. These bad guys are getting totaled. Why did they attack me while I was in the hub? No chance. Absolutely no chance at all. Let's continue our dawn exercise. So let's do a little bit of breathing space there and see if we can then do this. We can just squeeze that in there, but we probably don't want to do that. It's by all means settle away. We want to get to just the edge of this here. Oh. Interesting. Okay, let's say we do that. We can barely make it there. Let's settle for that for the moment. Back to this. Let's just make sure we've got our money is now starting to come in. Very good. Which means we can now upgrade. Okay, so let's make this a big block right away. Right, Port Town. Port Town it is. First things first, let's get the clay production rolling. What are our... Oh, there's a clay one there too, and there's one... I think that actually makes more sense. Let's begin with that. Okay, let's do that. That will reach. And this feels like where I'm going to wind up plonking the main production building. Yeah, so let's do this. Some money looking like what? All right, let's see materials. So bricks, let's go with 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Then we want to do a nice ring fencing exercise here, leaving some room for cosmetics. And then we want to plonk here, along with a fireplace, of course, because this is going to be burning up regularly, that's for sure. So that. Now we need that and that to make this clean. And let's leave it at that for the moment. Yeah, we'll just get clay production up and running first. While we have 13, 60, we don't have anywhere in the ballpark enough workers. Okay, so let's keep that rolling. Now over here, let's get our first fisheries rolling. Consumables. Let's smack. Okay, this is pretty good. Yeah, so let's smack that one then. And let's use that. And 42, good. Use that. Back. Let's do this district. Penetrated, you say? Well. Did we hand in the... we did? Okay, good. Now let's head back. No, we actually want to be at Archibald. Because we want to buy some iron to optimize our guys over here. So we got 37. This is good. Wood's coming in thick and fast. Very good. Right, so let's take this batch right here. Now we should be able to start 206. Yeah, pretty good. We're missing some wood for that, but let's just do that shortly. Shall we get... I'm a little tempted to just get this 206. I mean, yeah, I suggest we move fast on this one.
I just know you'll make a special compliment.
Demand? I don't think so. I will not be demanding anything at all.
You're positively positive.
Okay, so if we do then that and that, we should be able to get this rolling as well. And we're definitely going to need to have fireplace here eventually, so might as well plonk that one down now. Okay, so we've got all the clay action we need for the moment. And in order to maximize these guys, we need sausages and the bread, which we will be doing shortly. So I suggest we do this one, and that one into workers before we get cracking on sausages. Because the sausages needs to have a certain amount of iron to upgrade at that point anyway. Okay, fireworks up and running, very good. Look at that. Let's go see how the other guys are doing. Bent is farming, got her clay production fully up and running. Her city is looking beautiful. And what is Carl von Malching doing? Wow, he's already got his steelworks up and running. This guy's in business. Got a church up and running already as well. But population looks a bit small. It's another beautiful looking city. Right, well, we will catch up with that production in a real big hurry. We just need to get through some of this. So we've got 17. Let's see, what can we do here? We'll be able to upgrade these guys. We have another quest. Photography quest, brick factory, we can do that. Let's take a photo. Take a picturesque photo, here we go. Submit, yes. A digger, equipped all clay pits, limestone, productivity plus 10. Okay. Clay pits and limestone. And that will only affect, we don't have clay pits bundled up, do we? No, we don't. They're too far away. Let's get another one of these up and running. We probably want all of these up and running, to be honest. That's enough for now, but I think we'll upgrade. Well, these houses aren't upgraded yet either. So let's put some space in for a couple of other things that we need. City. So we're going to need a church. We're going to smack that one there. We're going to need a school. We're going to smack that one there. Keep things nice and optimized in this bracket. And we'll build our worker districts here and build out the next farmer section over here. And I think what we can do is let's get our first trade group rolling from here to there. Let's give this a new group. And in Manchestorium, we're going to grab these and we're going to go there, except, ooh, they can take 100 at a time. That's another addition from the add-ons. Much higher capacity. So let's do this. Let's also bring that down to 20. Okay, let's start on with this. Let's accept that. And this, let's rename this to Old World for Supplies. We're going to have a lot of these groups as we continue onwards. So there we go. Okay, so that starts the first roll onto the other side, which is good. Now let's once again get this up and running. So let's do that. Let's do, are these farmers? Yeah, those are farmers. Right, we've got 17. So let's get these two blocks underway as well, and then we can start to yeah, money is starting to get there. We can start thinking about our farming situation, because I do think we're probably better off doing the farming here. And building further in this direction. Yeah, okay, so this is going to be for the railroad. So if we do this, and that, we can think about our first farms happening somewhat here. Cheese production. This is great. We're going to have so much fun to be done here. So let's stick one down here. Let's stick one there. And then let's go into our culture and let's put down some scarecrows. I do enjoy myself a good scarecrow or two here. Put some scarecrows down here. Then let's see if we can do a really nice piece of work here. Keep this nice and optimized, because we can then also do this. Pull this out some more. I think this is gonna look really nice. So we do that. That looks lovely. So we've got 1, 2. We probably want to have about 4 of these, I think. Okay, and then if we do the moment, let's stick to having 4 of these. So if we do this and then do that. I know, that's not a good idea. So let's just keep going with this. Like that. Okay. Yeah, I think we can get these up and running. So we've got 4 farms, and then we can build. So this is going to be, I think we should drag out a road from here. And then let us do it like this. Now we've only got one furnishing all of those, which is a bit on the tight side. So we should be able to put one here. We're probably going to want another one there at some point. And then we'll want to put a fireplace or a fire station down somewhere that can, there's one there already. And now we should be good. This isn't going to be on fire that often. Now, how shall we set this up? So this is going to be too low for any more farms. So we can go ahead and go to consumables. We want quite a few of these.
Master.
And how many of these do we have? We have 4 on the island. And that's a 1 minute. This is a 30-second. So currently we can only fuel 2 of these. I think the way to do this would be this, that, this. Oh, let's move this. Head back down to dawn here so we can see what we're doing. Okay, let's do that. And then for bread, we can then do this. 1, 2. Let's take this. Should be able to do that. Should be able to do this. Go around this way. Okay, we have a huge amount of farmers, so what we can also do is continue to add more because we're going to need a lot of these. And I think we might be able to wedge another one in there, but likely to have the space for it. So if we instead do this, this is looking beautiful. Okay, so we want to do one of these. We want to do 3 of those. And we want to do 2 of those to start with, and then we'll see how we do. Clay production is coming along nicely. And now how are we doing on wood? Beautiful. So we're doing all of that. I've gotten 2,400 coins from Bendit for absolutely no particular reason. DLC Environmental Campaigner. Wow. A brand spanking new DLC. Sweet. Okay, so let's go check on our other island. In fact, let's go check on... Do we have money? We do have money. How's the iron situation? Whoa! Okay. How much do we need? We need some of that. 2,920. Okay, I'm kind of inclined to... Okay, let's do this to start with. And what we're going to do is... I did not realize that must be an add-on as well, because that was a huge stock for this early in the game. Okay, let's do these.
Like spotting at the net.
Okay, so we've got worker upgrades going pretty well. We have 115 farmers. We're definitely going to need more of those. Let's take a look at how our production is going over here. Okay, we need more fish. Do that. And I'm going to do for this game, we're just going to get far enough to be ready to go into artisans. Then we will get there in the next one. How shall we do this? Let's do it like that. Or should we put some space in between? Okay, let's put some space in between. Take all four of those and we're going to smack them on the other side. What? Fire. Oh shit. We forgot the fire station. We forgot the fire station, god damn it. A rookie error was made. A rookie error was made. Get that up and running. Okay, so now we have a money problem, which we need to resolve plenty quickly. And the way we do that is by how's the wood situation? Oh, we need to wait for some wood still. Not the problem. Let's do that. And then let's do this. Need to get a lot more wood in here. Let's just see if he's arrived. He has. Dump that there. And then take the iron over here. Because we're going to need that for the sausage production. But first we need to get all of these farmers up and running. Come on, wood. So once I've got these two things done, that's our bread production. Yeah, we have excess of both, very good. And we should therefore turn on that. Now we're not actually going to build artisans here. We're going to build artisans in the city island. I'm going to keep this one to farmers and workers, which is why I'm rushing this gigantic amount of size of population over here, because I want to move into artisans and in this area where we won't be having any workers of any kind whatsoever. We'll just be having artisans essentially. And once we've done that, at war, what? These guys are not wasting any time. And this is causing us to be pretty far behind right now. But we'll have to roll with that for the moment, because if somebody attacks us now, we are in trouble. Let's Speed this up a little bit because we know what we're doing now, and we just want to get this done and dusted. Okay, we have plenty of workers for now, so let's hold that where it is. Okay, money's starting to come back in as well, which is very good. Let's take a look at the flour situation we've got here. We're maxed out on flour. In point of fact, we want to be a little bit careful with this because we need an insane amount of flour to make this work. Nice. Perfect. And how are we doing on wood? Good. Let's do this, that, and that. Okay, now we are okay for all of that. Drop this back down. And sausage production is up next. I'm feeling a little bit hungry myself here in the real life. Therefore, I'm going to go have some breakfast. We're going to get back to this in the next episode. This is coming along very nicely. And as long as we get the building time to get this done right, we will be in very good shape to move into artisans in the next round. So I'll see you in a little bit. Until then, ta-ta, everybody.